God's presence is unschedulable. I'm not sure about that, preacher. I mean, I read my Bible every morning at the same time, and the Lord speaks to me. I'm sure he does. But you can't leave him with your coffee cup in the sink when you go out the door. You got to move with him. You got to move with him. The cloud would stay, and God knows how we are as humans. If he did it at the same time every day, they would worship how he did it and lose sight of him. So when we're working out, Andrew, they always talk about muscle confusion. If you do the same exercises over and over, you won't get stronger. I call this miracle confusion, where God knew, I'm going to teach you to move when I move. I'm going to teach you to obey when I speak. I'm going to show you not how to set your schedule and worship your schedule. God is not a monument. God is not a formula. God is not a concept. God is not human logic. No, no, no. God does not check your schedule. And by the way, neither does the devil. The devil doesn't look and see, would it be all right if I stop by 3:30 Tuesday afternoon and visit you with depression, anxiety attack, panic attack, and shortness of breath? No, you got to stay in a place where you know how to breathe in the presence of God. You got to stay in a place where you are looking at the presence of God. One psalmist said, I lift my eyes to the hills. My help doesn't come from the north, the south, the east, or the west. My help comes from the Lord. Now, who does your help come from? Who does your help come from? And if God wants to reset your schedule, will you let him? If God wants to move, he's like, hey, I know all your other friends are over here doing this, that, and the other, but I got something different for you. God said, can we reschedule? I know you had all this stuff that you were going to do this year. Can we reschedule? I almost hear the Lord saying, let me make it up to you. I almost hear the Lord saying, I'm going to do exceeding abundantly above what you had on your schedule. I almost hear the Lord saying, let me get you ready for what I have scheduled. See, to really trust God, we can sing about that and quote about that, but to trust in the Lord with all your heart means that you have to move with him. You have to move with him. And life has come along this year and interrupted your rhythm. I know it. It sucks. I'm not saying you have to like it, but what are you going to do with it? He didn't promise you a schedule. He promised you a spirit. See, that's better. That's better. That's better. Because his spirit will give me the ability to step out if I need to step out, or to stay put if I need to stay put.